One thing is for sure. If
Oh, I see. Right, now I can go back.
One thing is for sure. If the sailor spots me, I'm a dead man.
Oh. This is ridiculous.
This needs a direct hit. You can keep them, Dandy.
Finally. Let's go. Go on. See if he's got anything in his pockets.
You shouldn't have taken what doesn't belong to you, you bastard. I'm taking this back. And what's this? So you found my cap as well? Thanks a lot. He deserves much more, but I don't want to soil my hands. The best thing is that he won't have the slightest idea who smashed him like this. I hope I didn't kill the fella. There are bloodstains visible closer. He's paid dearly for the sitting.
Right, is that it? Can I get the hell out of here?
I hope this isn't the last time I'm here. It would be a shame to give up on Emily just like that. I couldn't find a better hiding place.
What's that there?
I'd rather avoid the docks like the plague. Seawater doesn't fit with me. I just catch sight of it and I'm sick. Dodging the fare was a stupid idea. Dead end.
How do we know?
I don't think so.
Fine, I forgot.
Brian's waiting for me in a pub. What was its name?
I have no idea.
Brian's waiting for me.
Who's Brian? Well, let's see if she knows who Brian is. Well, hang on a minute, so now I'm completely stuck. So I can go outside. But I can't go down here because it's a dead end.
And what is this door good for? There's a good view of him. Luckily the scoundrel didn't raise his head. Brian's waiting for me in a pub. What was its name?
But I can't go out that door. Is that right?
Brian's waiting for me.
So, how the hell do we get out of here? It's like out of the frying pan into the fire, isn't it? Gotta go down here into the sewers. Again.
Nobody can make...
Oh no, I'll just... winging it. Oh my god. Let me put my hat through the mango. Is that supposed to work?
It seems to be work.
Yeah, no. I just don't know what I'm supposed to do again.
I bet they're still looking for me. If not the sailor, then at least the policeman is.
But how the fucking hell do I get out of here now if I can't go through the door?
If I have to open it,
Yeah, I know, I've done that. I've... My lord. And she's no good, because you ask her the same bloody questions.
the best thing is that he won't have the he deserves much more.
But then I can't go any further. What the fuck am I supposed to do? My god. It's like Black Mirror all over. You haven't got a fucking clue what you're supposed to do. That's what Black Mirror was like. You spend ages just walking around the same bit about 1,000 times.
Brian's waiting for me in a pub. What was its name?
What? Can't you just go out the door and look for him? You know? Hang on, what about if I put my hat on? Can I do that?
This is the only thing that's left of my parents.
Alright,
I almost gave up hope of getting it back.
let's see if right clicking works. Oh, okay, there we go.
What a relief. Brian's letter is here.
Dear Lord.
It was a brilliant idea to sew it into the lining. Dear Tim, you know writing is not my strong point, so I'll get right to the subject. You were right. Leaving Longery wasn't a good idea. I miss the old times and I'm in a bit of trouble. When we last met, you talked about America. I thought you were insane, but I've changed my mind. You're just a fool who let me leave. But if you still mean it seriously, I'm coming with you. I can't miss the crack.
Don't know what that
You
is.
sly fox. There'll be women everywhere. Today is the 28th of October 1894. In precisely 3 weeks, a boat leaves for the New World. And we'll be on it. You can find me every evening, sitting in a pub called the Salted Cheek. Don't make me wait too long. Good luck, and come quickly, Tim. You know I'm not patient. Brian.
You're right, he's shit at writing letters. Not really, but let's go!
A pub called the Salted Cheek. I wonder where it is.
On. Let's ask this woman here. She might know.
Do you know a pub called the Salted Cheek? It's such a strange name. I'm to meet someone there, but I don't know where it is.
Stupid me. I could have predicted what you'll turn out to be.
What? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play the innocent. It's the most popular whorehouse in town.
But what's the big deal? Nothing has happened.
Do men ever think of anything other than loose women? You make me sick.
But it's not like that. I just have to meet my friend there. It was his idea, not mine.
Go and meet whoever you like, but don't come back here again.
Oh.
Take the main road up to St. Patrick's Square, turn left, and then take the 3rd Street on the right. You can't get lost. You can smell it for miles.
Don't be mad, Emily. It's laughable.
Sure, you've really made me laugh. Now get out.
What's come over her? I just can't understand women.
Yeah, well, there you go. Let's go to the Salted Cheek. Oh, I don't need to. I was going to try to think of the way there.
Funeral of the White Beast. The number of protests is increasing over the funeral of Sir William in the graveyard, where the victims of his supposed murders lie. Police precautions and reinforced patrols are expected. The death of the White Beast is widely regarded as a divine intervention. But some people are afraid that he has not left the game yet. The request for immediate cremation of his body was vigorously rejected. According to traditions, Sir William will be buried in the family tomb. God save the Queen and all of us.
Doesn't look very busy, does it?
Exactly according to Brian's taste. I bet the door leads to a whorehouse.
Oh, I see.
Now it's obvious why Emily got angry.
Hey, milksop.
Do we know each other?
I don't think so, but I was waiting for someone like you. 'Cause today is your lucky day, pal.
You're telling me. So, what do you want?
Dice. The best of games. And you're the lucky one who's going to play with me.
Bollocks.
What's lucky about being fleeced for my last penny?
Think it over. It's up to you. But if you refuse, I don't give second chances.
What'll he do if I refuse? Stab a knife in my back? I'm
Well,
not sure. Can you imagine how hard I'd have to work to earn any money?
That's your problem. The question is whether you know how to enjoy it.
Of course I do. That's why I'm here.
Hookers aren't all you can have.
Okay then. Give me some advice.
You aren't so desperate, milksop. Can we play?
Yeah, I'm ready.
That's a man's word. Sit down.
Not so quickly. I still have something to arrange.
What could be more important than dice?
Beer. Otherwise I'll die of thirst.
All right, I'll keep a seat free. But don't keep me waiting long.
And I have to find Brian. Dice can wait.
Certainly can.
A fair theft needs a good idea.
Yeah.
Nothing more than a warning from one rogue to another. If I wanted a bit of fun, I could ask him whether he's seen Brian. I shouldn't trust him so blindly. He might see better than I do.
I just know he's blind.
I think it's the right place. It's the only salted cheek in the vicinity. Luckily, it's not mine. The pub. The Salted Cheek. I'd expect something like the Sea Wolf. But the Salted Cheek isn't bad at all. Nothing worth nicking. I can relax as long as it's quiet. An old piece of junk. It's already conked out. I can't tell whether it's a decoration or if it really holds the rough cast on the ceiling. A tough guy. I wouldn't dare to beat him up. I'll either get through unscathed, or I'll really cop one on the jaw. The chances are 50-50.
Not so quickly.
I just want to take a look upstairs, and then I'll get out.
So you'd like to snoop? And what about a fist to the jaw?
Oh, calm down. I'm just looking for someone. A friend who's fond of redheads.
He's not upstairs, so get out.
Look, can't we just cooperate like adults?
So, once again, there is no one with the girls right now. Understood?
Ah, but you could have said. I don't want to cause any trouble. The only thing worth stealing from her is something she lost a long time ago. I doubt she knows anything. If Brian liked her, he'd be around somewhere.
Okay, let's kind of wander down here then.
I'm starting to get a bit nervous. I can't see him anywhere.
Who's this dude here?
A misfit. A bucket of water could wake him up, but I doubt he'd say more than 2 or 3 dirty words.
One of them will be the word off.
Not now. It's too exposed. I'm late, and he drank all the money. Only the brass buttons are worth stealing. Not now. It's too exposed.
Okay. I can't nick those. I've got Brian's letter and I've got my medallion.
He really isn't a devil for work. Hello there. Aren't you closing down soon?
We're open especially at night, you know, because of the girls. What can I get you?
I'm supposed to meet a friend of mine here. You might know him. His name is Brian. He's around my age.
I'm sorry, sir, I take no interest.
Why? You don't even know what's going on.
Exactly, and I don't care. Understand me? I don't want to get into trouble.
What are you afraid of? It's no big deal.
Look, young sir, I'm just minding my own business, and the only thing I care about is that no one is preying on me. Anything else is not my problem, so please don't be angry. But you can be sure I'll tell the same to anyone who would ask me about you.
I'd like to trust him, but he's a chicken anyway. Excuse me. I noticed you did something behind the bar.
Nothing important?
I thought the tap was broken. You better check it once more.
Don't worry. Everything's working as it should. Do you want a beer?
Not now, thanks. That wasn't good. I have to find another way. Where are all the guests? Were they poisoned by the terrible beer?
Cut it out, young sir. It's not worse than in any other place. It was the police raid that scared off my customers.
I guess they're looking for someone.
Who knows? What else should they do? Right? It's none of my business anyway.
Police. Is it possible they're looking for me? It's terrible that the police keep bothering even at night. Do you think they'll come back?
Who knows? Depends on what they're after.
How long has it been since they were here?
Oh, a few hours now.
Okay, so I can stay calm, just like any other honest man. I won't panic in vain. This fraud has nothing to do with me. They won't make such a fuss over a stowaway, will they? I still don't get the police action, you know. Perhaps a prisoner's escaped. Going outside would be daft.
I don't know anything about that. Everyone can think what they want.
If it's not because of an escaped prisoner, then why?
There's plenty of gossip going around. You know, people talk a lot.
It wouldn't be a bad thing to check out the rumours, but I shouldn't take the pub yarns too seriously.
Okay.
What's new in Plymouth? Except overly eager police.
Young sir, if it was like this all the time, I'd have no business. The raid might be connected to Sir William's funeral that took place today at the local cemetery.
I don't know the local gentry. Who was he?
He was kind of a legend. People dubbed him Mad William.
I know a drink with exactly the same name.
I wouldn't laugh if I were in your shoes. When he was born and his mother saw him for the first time, she ran away roaring.
I've heard plenty of yarns like that. He's dead, so why is there such a fuss?
Local newspaper didn't write nicely about him, and people were scared of him. And now, after his sudden death, understand it's not pleasant to know there is a man buried at the cemetery who was said to have murdered 50 people.
And what do the police have to do with it?
They just preventatively mopped up the neighborhood, nothing else. They wanted to be sure the funeral goes smoothly and without any problems. If I'm not mistaken, it's over now and Mad William will be forgotten tomorrow.
Who?
The whole nobility can die out, I don't care. The main thing is the police aren't after me. I'll try to convince him to turn away, but it definitely won't be for long. I know a drink called Mad William.
You already said that, sir.
I think it's a good idea to toast the death of your peer. Could you mix it for me?
I'm afraid we don't normally do such things.
I'll pay extra.
Then that's a different kettle of fish. What goes in it?
Rum,
Right,
lemon,
all right.
a raw quail egg,
Got it?
garlic.
Garlic? Onion too?
Do you have it?
Course.
No, I don't want onion. And cinnamon.
I'll have to look to see if we got any of that. No, afraid we don't.
Finally. I was afraid I'd have to stock take the whole larder. Not now. It's too exposed.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Well, no great shakes.
What was the point in that?
I'll rather go.
Goodbye, young sir.
Speak to this woman here.
There'll be plenty of time to play with girls later.
She's the bloody barkeeper, isn't she?
How's it going?
Terribly.
How come you're so grumpy with everyone?
Look, I ain't here to chat. Order yourself a drink or get out.
God, you can be really nice. I wouldn't enjoy a drink here.
Try it and you'll see. I might be nicer then.
She doesn't bother with niceties like that. Perhaps I'll order a drink to make her more talkative. But first, I need some money.
Bollocks. Which means I need to speak to...
It's not a good place to look for Brian. If he's with a girl, then they're in bed. It's not worth straining. This isn't Brian, and I don't need to know more.
Can you speak to him?
I don't know who it is, but he obviously wants everyone to leave him alone.
Makes you think that. Okay.
Do they think this'll prevent rats creeping into the cellar? I don't care about that. They're difficult to sell. I can't tell whether it's...
What else was there?
I could have a shot while I'm looking for Brian. Not now. It has to wait.
So I'm guessing I have to do the thing.
Nice knife. Is it for decoration?
I'm not sure. What do you think? Do you want to take a closer look?
If you don't mind.
Why should I? I'll stick it in your stomach so that you won't miss any detail. And then I'll twist it several times, just to make sure.
Okay, I get it. Just forget about it then. I hate this snooty scumbag. He's not sitting at the door to look for opponents, but to be able to flee if something happens. No money, no funny.
How do I get some bloody money?
I'm searching for my friend. I bet you must have seen him.
I don't care about bloody fools. Ask someone else.
Hey, watch your tongue.
Or what? You think this knife is just a decoration?
And what if someone pinches it?
You really made me laugh, Milksop. You aren't quite the chicken I expected you to be. So what do you want to know?
His name is Brian. He's the same age as me. He should be waiting for me here, but he must have gone.
Ah, drunkard. Well, the innkeeper will know better. Or the slattern.
Slattern?
I don't chat with people. If they don't want to play, I don't give a damn about them.
Couldn't he be in the whorehouse over there? You'd have seen him then.
I doubt that. Nobody's gone in there in the last hour.
Thanks. Well, at least I tried. I know these kind of thugs who put their knives on the table when they play whizzes, just to avoid any nuisances. But they hardly know how to fight. At most, they stab you in the back. No money. I need to go. I have other things to do.
Me too.
Something useful might be in it, but how could I get in? A fair theft needs a good idea.
I'm guessing. Do I use the knife on this and then that drops down and I can get the money? But then why am I getting the money if I've got the knife?
An old piece of junk.
Oh, wait a minute, I know how to do it. Well, no, I don't. That's the whole point.
What about the cinnamon? Don't tell me you don't have it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll give you £1 if you can find it.
Pound? I'll take a better look then.
Sweet.
I'm in great form. That was easy.
Okay, so I've got my coins, as it were.
A fair theft needs a good... Play something to cheer me up. The nitwit didn't notice anything. It's tempting, but if I sit down, I'll lose track of time. I'd rather find Brian first. Maybe he'll join me and we'll take the fella to the cleaners.
Let's buy this person a drink.